Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for watching. Remember, nothing can stop what's coming. The storm is upon us.
People from St. Louis called me and told me what was about to happen. How is it that they did not realize what was about to happen?
I mean, so many good points. Pete, thank you. And again, the Virginia Governor, Ralph Northam, insists that the state officials knew the snow was coming, but they are expecting a few inches, not a foot.
Yeah, who's the jackass that said that? We had it pegged for like 3 days out in advance. We knew it was going to be a lot of snow. We were adding to it. 6 to 8 was the forecast, and they got about an extra 4. Shut up.
I'm no meteorologist, but
That pisses me off. I got to just be honest with you. When people say that, oh, we didn't know it was coming. Yeah, you did. Yeah. You did. Anyway.
And then the thing about not treating the roads for because it was going to rain first.
Well, you got to blame somebody. So, hey, I understand that sometimes you treat the roads and then the rain washes it off. I get that, but.
And here's the man who said that the storm was coming because there's more storm coming.
It wasn't just me. Everybody did. But let me show you the deal. I got to half it out. You go back to makeup as I'm a little hot over here. I don't know why.
You have to dump ice down your shirt.
I wasn't really paying attention to what was happening outside the building. When the order came to evacuate, I stayed behind for a while. We were safe, and we returned to the chamber that night to finish the work and certify the results. Thank you.
But I will never forget that amid this insurrection, the Capitol Police who told us to, quote, hit the floor, trapped in the gallery with my colleagues, so many of here today, we held on to one another. We watched out for one another. We made sure that we could get over the railings or under the railings. And I'll never forget Marcy Kaptur, who said, this is a little bit like the limbo. And I remember I was laying on the floor and I had just a very little bit of juice left in my cell phone. And I wanted to call my husband. I wanted to call Stan. I was afraid to say, I love you, because it harkened back to September 11th and those last calls.
I'll never forget the buzzing of the escape hoods, the fear when I couldn't open the packaging, the sound of the doors closing and being locked, introducing myself to my colleagues as we were hiding under the chairs.
Like many of you trapped in the House gallery, I remember every moment vividly.
And then I saw the Capitol Police rushing to close doors and then explaining to us, get out, get down. I'm always with a scarf and books and papers, and there was a time when I had to drop them all.
And so I stood there, shoulder to shoulder with Dean Phillips, hearing those challenges, mouthing the words, shame, shame for these arguments. And then I remember trying to go back to my office to finish my arguments. And a very large police officer stopped me and said, there's a bomb threat in Cannon. Please go back to wherever you were. So I went back to the gallery. I remember calling Lucille over to me. I remember seeing Veronica in a gorgeous white jacket standing, readying her gas mask and screaming, get down, up and over railings till we got to some safe place, and the constant whirring of the gas masks.
As the chaos unfolded around us on January 6, 2021, I was locked in my office alone, fielding concerned calls and texts from family and friends and staff, while getting tips from a friend who's a high school teacher on how to barricade my office door. She had done that before, I hadn't.
I was trapped in the gallery with about 24 of my Democratic colleagues and members of the press. I'm standing here before you today because Capitol Police saved my life.
The much-predicted crisis didn't occur. The Grinch did not steal Christmas, nor any votes. Nor any votes.